Alright, chapter 5, here we go. This one is another one of those chapters. We're actually going to end up saving twice. I tried to do it without it, but funny. As I was like looking through the footage, I saw a couple of the reasons why I ended up making the save twice. But yeah, I'll talk about those later.
Medicine. It's working.
Yeah, as I was saying earlier, I was like, I was trying to do this with only saving one time, and that was before the U3 fight, or Placenta fight, or the It fight.
Louise's footprints.
You know, people who,
Must
you know,
have come
the enemy from the OG that everybody thought was like, it got cut, where is it? And we all knew it was coming in this DLC. It's just a hunch, really, because they talk about it in the base game. There's literally a file. I think there's like a couple files on the enemy, and it's like they're not gonna talk about it and have you not fight them. I mean, that would be weird, right? And besides, you fought it in the OG separate ways. I mean, even though it was like just a giant asset flip, you still fought it anyways. I'm actually kind of glad that Ada was the one that got that fight and not Leon. That's just my opinion though. But anyways, yeah. I ended up saving twice because I was trying to do it with only like one save, and that's like I said before the U3 fight. But then some things happened that caused me to like basically go, are you serious? And it wasn't me dying to the boss. The boss was not even the hardest part. You know?
What is this?
That's the crazy bit. Oh, sorry, my bad. I keep saying I saved before the U3 fight. No, I saved before the double Garrador room. Because on Professional, the room with the Garrador in it, on Professional there's two of them. So yeah, I saved before that fight because, you know, obviously that room is going to be incredibly dangerous. So we saved before that. And then obviously I get a rocket launcher for U3. And that, yeah, I'd never died to that fight. That was not the hard part. This section right here actually killed me, I think, a couple times. I say a couple times, but it might have only been once before I changed up everything. Where I said, you know what? Because when I originally went through here, I was fighting the enemies. I was killing everything in front of me. And then I realized, I was like, wait a minute. I don't have to fight these enemies. Like, what the hell? Because I was trying to go, because I go down in the water, and I was also trying to get all the treasures in here too. But I ended up skipping one of them because I realized it's only like an Alexandrite, which is the purple rectangular gem. Jeez, try to say that 5 times fast. I actually made a flash grenade for this guy. Oh yeah, because that parasite actually killed me. That's why. I had a personal vendetta against that asshole. Yeah. Cause like, it's funny because a lot of the times they don't like whip around as much, but that dude was flinging his thing around like it was going out of style. You know? And he killed me one time with it, and I was just like, no. So that would probably be exactly why I made a flash grenade for that dude. Because those were the only dudes that I actually killed. Everything else I started ignoring. As you see, like, He saw the Novistador over there spawn, and I just like ran right past it. I was like, screw these guys. The only things I really killed were like the Novistadors, because they're kind of quick enough to keep up with you. That would be a problem. I killed this guy with the shield too, just because he's in my path. Basically, like the guys that were in my path, I took out. But I skipped a bunch of other stuff. So I skipped like the treasures and then enemies on the bottom. So yeah.
Who's next?
So yeah, I ended up dying there. So I changed up that strat. And I was like, wait, yeah, I was burning ammo too. It was kind of ridiculous. Because I was trying to get as much ammo as I could for the second phase. And then I lucked out. Because like the first time, my first run through, I didn't get that heavy grenade. But this time I did. So I was like, yeah, I'll take that. We will take the heavy grenade. You saw we got the biosensor
That
scope.
take care of the water?
Kind of an interesting place for it, right? There's kind of a reason for it though. My first thought was when I saw that, I'm like, oh wow, are they gonna put... Is there actually gonna be like regenerators down in the castle area? I was like, what? Because every time I see that, because you know the last time when they drop it off in the main game, it's like right before you start seeing regenerators. So yeah. Yeah, you saw those crossbow guys? I just ignored the hell out of them. Screw those guys. Yep. What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you about archers hitting you in the weirdest spots? That happened right there. I was like, wow. Yeah, you would have thought I would have gone back and killed them, right? Like, you shot me in the back, you asshole. I'm gonna kill you now. Yeah, I made sure I took care of everything first. I was like gonna use the merchant because he's like right there, but I'm like, wait a minute, no, let's go get the we want to go get the big fish. I think it was King of the Waterway or something like that. We want the snake though. I was like careful too because the last time I was trying to get the snake, these assholes aggroed. Oh yeah. As you can see, I'm noticing me changing my strats up. Normally I use the handgun against these guys, but for some damn reason, I couldn't hit them. So I took like a bunch of attacks there. Glad I didn't get hit by that crossbow there. That made me a little bit nervous. I was like, oh crap. Because I heard that Novistador coming and I was like, wait a minute, let's get away from that archer. You know, let's not let him get his sights trained on me. So yeah, so I changed up the strat for those Novistadors. I started using my shotgun because my handgun wasn't working. So then the second time I ran through here, I got to this spot, okay, and then like I was engaging the Novistador, but like what happened was is I got trapped in the corner over there, like behind where that guy is, because like I was trying to sneak up on this dude and kill him with a knife. But he turned around before I could get him. So I was trapped in the corner with him and the Novistador. So I got the Novistador out of the way. So I was like right here. And then I was trying to get rid of the scythe guy and the scythe guy killed me. So I was just like, oh my god. Like the frustration was mounting. And that death, the death I just talked about, that happened after I'd gotten past it, the double Garrador room. I made it all the way to the clock tower, and I died to the clock tower, and I'll talk about that bit when I get to it, cause holy crap, yeah, I dealt with some shit in this chapter. And the whole reason I'm explaining it is why I decided to save twice, because I only saved once. I saved right here because I knew what was happening. So we're fitting the crown so we can get 100,000 pesetas. So that way we can buy the rocket launcher. Well, we need 160, sorry. But the 100k is gonna go, you know, a long way. Once we sell everything, we should have enough for. Yeah, we'll have enough for it. 133. Yeah, so we have enough right there. And then I was also able to get the exclusive ticket. I had to get the fish first because me buying the treasure map earlier shorted me like one.
That's good work, if I do
So I
say
would have been able to get it sooner. But either way, I guess, you know, you can still get... I guess you can still get the treasure map and still be able to get the exclusive upgrade for the rifle. Tell me about the rocket
I'll
launcher.
hand this over when you've got the space.
Because that's going to make U3 massively
All yours, stranger.
less tedious. And probably... Because, yeah, to tell you the truth, if you were to fight everything here straight up, that's an ammo burn, dude.
You'll get
You're
some
probably gonna have
value
no
out of it,
resources.
I guarantee.
Because I think even then,
A deal well
like even then with me using the rocket launcher here to take out the first phase, I think I was still pretty low on ammo. So yeah, I would say that having a rocket launcher is just gonna help you immensely. Because it almost seems like on Ada's, her ammo was pretty dry, but that might have been because I was only really sticking to like 2 weapons, shotgun and the rifle. I ended up using those. Well, because at this point in the game, since I had not upgraded the handgun at all, it was almost useless. I was burning through whole clips before I'd even drop a dude, and even then, sometimes it wouldn't even work. You know, I like a clip and a half before I was dropping the damn enemies here. You know, so yeah, I made that save there. The first save before the double Garrador room, because this room is a pain in the padded ass. And this is where I started using the TMP just to deal with these guys. Cause yeah, like I was saying earlier, I was using the handgun and for some reason I was not hitting them, even though I shot them in the normal spot. It just like wasn't registering the hit, and I just don't want to take any dumb damage from these enemies, you know, like for real. I was afraid to go grab that handgun ammo because I thought another one was gonna come at me from over there. I have plenty of TMP ammo. Yeah, when you see him like that, when you don't see like the 3 eyeballs in the water, he's gonna like swim right past you. So that's why you saw me just run right past him, because it was just like he didn't have the reflection in the
Thanks for the directions,
water,
Max.
you know, which is kind of nice. I learned that by accident, because I was trying to like chase after him, and I was like, wait a minute, he didn't attack me. So you want to make sure you grab like the things on the side by the door first, because if you try to run back and grab something after you move a little bit forward, the door is going to shut and it's going to activate the encounter, and you might not be ready for it, because you probably want to grab everything first before the encounter, just because I like to do that so that way I don't have to worry about it, you know. So I pop a shot at them because it activates them immediately. It gets them right off the wall, and then I switch to the rifle and then try to take a free shot there. If you're quick enough, you can get that. If not, don't worry too much about it. But it's like a free shot to help us out. But these fucking assholes, I hate it when they just run at me. Like, I remember getting super aggravated at the enemies when they just come at me. I'm like, no, get the hell away from me. I'm not trying to deal with you right now. Fuck off, you know? Oh, there's a scythe guy. There's my favorite guy. I got killed like 3 times by those dudes. So yeah, the reason why I wanted to activate the Garradors first is that way they can start helping me kind of wipe these assholes. I like using them as I like using them to take out the enemies around me. It's kind of nice. Oh yeah, we want to get rid of that bug too, if we can. Because it's gonna run around and it's gonna like and it's gonna make these guys like super aggro, and that's not something I want to deal with. Definitely not something you want to deal with. So the first Garrador is dead because I got that free shot on him and I threw a couple grenades. So then the heavy grenade finished him off. So that was kind of nice. I started perfecting this fight a little bit. Got much better than I did when I was first attempting it. You know, after after having to fight this. After doing this like 5+ times, you know. This guy came out of nowhere. I didn't even hear his ass. I was like, what the hell? Or I wasn't really paying attention. I don't know. But yeah, I could have sworn that guy come out of nowhere because I didn't see him coming at all when I ran in that direction. This fucker grabbed me twice. Jesus Christ. Like I said, the grabs on these enemies is absurd. I call he got his just desserts. Karma at its finest. I tell you, like the unarmed the unarmed enemies, I swear, are more dangerous than the ones that actually have a weapon in their hand. And I saw the archer and I was like, I don't even want to deal with his ass, even though he hit me there. Now he's dead. And we got 2 enemies left. I thought about running. I was like, here, wait, let me book it. Then I got grabbed. Yeah, see, there's another dumbass grab right there. That one pissed me off, so I was like, alright, you guys gotta die now. Like, you just irritated me. And then I got nervous because, like, that guy started winding up for a shot, and I was like, oh, crap. And then he lunged at me. He didn't do the very far lunge, but he did the lunge. And then I got scared, and I was like, no, let's get the out of here. I don't want to retry this again. See, look. That's what happens. Don't let the salty get the better of you, you know? And then, like, I kicked his head off, and then I was like, I knew he was gonna summon a Plaga, so I'm like, alright, whatever, dude, I'm not dealing with you anymore. Let me get the hell out of here. I got no healing items. I'm almost dead. I'm like, I really do not want to do this room again. Like, I would say that room wasn't too bad. It was just that, like, I got grabbed 3 times. Almost 4. Yeah, like, the Garradors weren't really the problem for me. Because there's been a few times I got killed by the Garradors. Like, those guys are the least threatening bit of that room. And it's strange, too, right? Because you would think about it. You think about it and you go, those guys should be the most threatening thing in the room. No, it's the ads. It's always the ads. It's not even the big bad enemies themselves. It's the stupid freaking the stupid Ganados. I know I'm stupid. I keep complaining about it. I gotta stop. Sorry. I'm venting all my frustrations. Venting all of my frustrations.
Welcome. What can I interest you in?
So we'll make another. We'll sell the little gold bars we got.
There you are. As you
Make another purchase on the rifle. That's gonna give us some more damage for the second phase of the It fight. U3 or Pacentus.
a deal well.
We're also gonna make a second save here, cause like before I didn't do that. So I'd say before the double Garrador room, and I would move through it because I was all like, yeah, I got a rocket launcher, and this fight's not really all that hard. I almost went through it. I almost decided, I was like, do I really want to risk this? Because I died at the clock tower. I died at the freaking clock tower, and I just did not want to do the double Garrador room anymore. So I was all like, man, dude, can I? So I just saved somewhere else. I saved on a different file, so that way, like, if it did go wrong, because we're at what, 7 saves now, and we're only at like, well, we were on chapter 5 and we got 7 saves. It's like, yeah, I was kind of nervous too. I'm like, that's not good. We only got 3 left. But I'm like, we only have 2 chapters left after this, and then like. And I was like weighing the pros and the cons, and I'm like, well, what area do I need to save on the island? At least in the next chapter. I'm like, can I get through the next chapter without saving? Or at least only saving once, you know?
That's it. Come on now. This spot will do. type. Time to end this for good.
Yeah, and this is how we handle clingy types. Shoot him with a rocket launcher. Easy fight. Even though this, I think this phase probably, nah. I think this phase is an ammo burn. I don't know. I don't know how tanky he is because I didn't fight him without the rocket launcher. I just didn't. I was not. I was not gonna deal with it because this could be pretty dangerous. I outweighted and I was like, well, should I just take out this version and then shoot the rocket in the second phase? But then I realized I was like, no, that's a bad idea. And there's a reason for that too, because the thing likes to, you know, it likes to crawl in the ground. Try aiming the rocket launcher at that and hitting it. There's one of those little silly bits in the cutscene where, like, plot armor, you know? It's like, wow, he grabbed you, you're dead. You know, typically it would probably kill it. It would have killed a NPC character, but you know, since you're the playable character, it decides like, oh yeah, I'm gonna grab you. I can eat you now, but I'm gonna throw you instead. See, yeah, like I figured I was like, yeah, trying to, especially when he's trying to like crawl on the ground and stuff, you know, trying to. I was like, I'm pretty sure I hit the evade button prompt there. Sometimes it just doesn't work. I guess. I don't know. It just didn't that time. So I was like, okay. Plus with like the extra damage I got with the rifle, I would probably only recommend shooting once. Don't try to squeeze in 2 bullets. You try to be cheeky there. He's gonna like charge you. But if you shoot 1 bullet, you should be able to get away, you know, before he like charges at you. Yeah, I would definitely take the opportunity to knife him too, because my first attempt against this, it went so smoothly. I was like, wow, that fight couldn't have gone any better, because like I actually killed him right as he summoned these assholes. You know, the Novistadors. Like right when he summoned these guys, I killed him. So I basically negated him. I got hit by his little pus ball. Cool. But yeah. Cause like yeah, my first attempt went so smoothly, and it sucks that I died at the clock tower. And oh man, that bit. Yeah, when I talk about that clock tower bit, holy crap. You should be able to dodge this. I ran in kind of a bad spot, so he hit me. Cause I was expecting him to jump a little bit sooner, but he didn't. Normally, like you can actually shoot him off that wall. You'd have to hit him like right in his tail, his like tail bit or something like that. Yeah, this is bad. I've got no healing. I thought that this was Fubar. I was all like, nah, it's over. So I'm like, YOLO here. Let's see if we kill him here. So I knocked him down and I'm like, well, unless this kills him, I think this fight's over. Yeah, and then he died, obviously. But like, yeah, this fight was bad. Yeah, compared to my first attempt and then like the couple others that I did after this, like this fight was probably the worst one. But this was the one that had the most. But this was the one where I completed everything in one go, because I didn't want to like mix and match everything. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, I do have cuts, but that's only after I saved. You know what I mean? So once I had a save and then I reload a save, basically I kept all of my progress up to that point. So I basically tried to keep everything coherent up until my next save, you know what I mean? Because I didn't want to be like, oh yeah, I liked my first fight of it, let me keep that in there and then edit it out where, look, you know, I edited out where I kept that fight in there, it looks really smooth, but then my ammo's inconsistent because like I cut to a next part and then all of a sudden my ammo's completely different, you know what I mean? It just looks weird. It ruins continuity, you know, for anybody who might happen to be following along. Because then they're looking at it, they're like, wait a minute, he didn't have that before, and then he has that. Because you know, some of the items you pick up off the crates are RNG. You know, you're not going to get the same thing that I get. You know. But yeah. So that's why I kept that fight, even though it was really bad. I burned every healing item and damn near died. Luckily, I was able to. I lucked out and got healing items there in the crates.
I'm on my way.
This is actually one of those bits that I didn't like the delivery on the lines here.
The amber, Luis. Where is it?
Thank you for the chance to do good again.
What are you saying?
I'm
The way that she said that, what are you saying? She sounds so like confused. Like Luis is over here saying like, dude, I'm dying. Like I'm dead. I'm not gonna make it. And I get it. She's, you know, she's worried about the mission. It's exactly on par for Ada to be like, where's the amber, Luis? And then she's like, what are you saying? Like, what are you saying? He's saying he's dying. What do you think?
Frozer. Luis, the goodbye's gonna have to wait.
And then we fast traveled. Ada's always doing that. She's fast traveling quite often. It's hilarious. But it's like, how did she get up there? Because she would have had to use the elevator, right? That's the same way Leon got up there. So it's like, so did she take the elevator while Leon was over there talking to him and then sent the elevator back down? It was one of those things I was thinking about while I was like attempting this like multiple times. I'm like, where did she come from? How did she get there?
Leon, there's only time to say this once, so listen up. They took your friend to the top of the clock tower. If you hurry, you might get there before she turns into one of them.
So you aren't heartless after all. I guess I should be thankful.
Yeah, you should. Now, back to Krauser.
And you know, like, her delivery on the Krauser line where she's like Krauser, but then her facial expression almost seemed like disgust, because they heavily imply that Wesker and Ada know of Krauser, right? Because it's different. Because before, you know, Krauser was working with Wesker. You know, he was, I believe. Yeah. And they were like working together. There's Krauser being like Mario, doing his best impression of Mario. But anyways, like, yeah, in the OG game, like, he's working with him, right? Or he did work with him or something like that. And it was like mentioned. That was insane to me. I forgot that was in this recording. Was like, yeah, I popped the shot at this dude, and then basically he just axe stabbed me right through it, and I was like, what? Excuse me? Huh? What? But yeah, like in the OG, Krauser worked with Ada and all them, and they talk about it. But in this one, they just imply it that they know him, you know? Because he's not working with them, but they know him. Because of the way they look at him and stuff. Because even Wesker does that. He gives a look towards... Yeah, I used a flash grenade on this guy. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna deal with it. So the reason why I decided to kill those guys is because when I first did this, I tried to run right through it, you know? I'm like, screw all the enemies, all we need to do is get to the door, and that's it. So at first you're gonna have these two enemies, and then like once you open the door, some other ones are gonna spawn. So what you want to do is this. You absolutely want to take this route 100%. On professional, yes. You wanna do that route. When you jump off that ladder, you want to immediately hook shot and run. It's the only way I was able to make it. When I tried running up the stairs to get there, I could not make it. And Ada wouldn't do the roll animation through the door. You know? So the door shut on me. So then I had to turn back around and climb back up. And since I ignored all the enemies, there was probably like 5 or 6 of them that were chasing after me now, instead of the 2 when you first start, right? So I get all the way back up there. So I'm starting to throw my grenades because I got like 3 grenades on my first attempt to do this. And mind you, this was this happened after I only did the one save in the double Gyarados room, and I made it all the way to this spot. Okay. So, anyways, um, so I ended up getting 3 grenades up on in the clock tower area. So I ended up throwing all of those grenades to try to wipe them out. And obviously, grenades got heavily nerfed in this game. They're not as strong as they are in like Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 3. So you know. They're not as strong. The heavy grenades are the stronger ones, but the smaller ones are the weaker ones. So I climb all the way back up there, open the wheel again, jump down there, go up the stairs. The door doesn't let me in again. Oh, I'm furious at this point. I'm like, are you fucking serious? And I'm almost dead. I think I burnt through all my healing items at that point. I ended up dying, needless to say, because I tried to get the third door, and I didn't make it a third time. So I was like, what the fuck, bro? Because I never had that problem before when going up the stairs. But the stairs slow you down because the animation of it. Okay? So yeah, what you absolutely want to do is use your hook shot there. On that spot that I did. When you jump off the ladder, you'll get the prompt immediately. And I make it every single time. You know? So unless that's the route everybody was taking beforehand and I'm the idiot, you know, I guess my fault, right? So that's what kind of prompted me to do the second save, because what happened was I did it again. Okay, so I did it again, got past it, didn't do the second save. You know, I get to this part and I'm like, hell yeah, here we go, let's go, we're gonna make it. All we gotta do is get up to the top of this, and we're at the end of the chapter, baby. You know, so I'm like, we'll play it safe. We'll clear out the enemies in the room so we don't have any cock-ups, you know? Yeah, everybody's dying here. That's why you see me killing them, because I didn't want to give them any kind of like any way of killing me, you know, because I've died too many times to random shit from these enemies. Then I'm just like, nah, dude. And the first time I missed the treasure, because I'm going to get it now. Where I was like weighing it too. While I was sitting there shooting the enemies, I was thinking about it too, and I'm like, do I really want to go after this? Because it's like, this is dangerous. I get crushed by that thing, I'm dead, you know? And it's like, wipe, save, return all the way back to the it fight. And it's like, no. So the funny bit, how I mentioned, you know, so the second time I did this, I got all the way to this spot, okay? So I got right up to here. I was worried about this archer. Guess what? I got crushed by that one behind me. I didn't move far enough. And as I was trying to take aim, I was waiting for this one to move up. I got crushed in the back. I was... I sat there for like 2 minutes with my mouth just dropped. I was like, that really just fucking happened, didn't it? I wasn't even mad. I actually laughed. I actually ended up laughing, because you would have thought I would have been like super furious and stopped playing. I would have been like, I'm done. Screw this shit, you know? But yeah, I sat there for 2 minutes with my mouth just dropped, because I can't believe that happened. I was like, I can't even be mad, because that was my fault, you know? 100% my fault, because I wasn't paying attention. So that's what caused me, it was after that, that's what caused me to do the second save. So that way I didn't have to do the double Gyarados room again. Because I had already done it so many times at this point. I was just like, dude, I'm done. Because I was dying, I was starting to die more times because I was getting impatient, you know. I was just like losing my patience with the room. The freaking ads were being much more obnoxious than, you know, other runs and stuff. So I was just like, ugh. So once I get past this room, I'm saving, I don't care, you know. That's what I did. And you saw me take out all 3 of these bugs. It's a easy spinel. Even though we got the exclusive ticket, we're still going to complete these missions. Because, you know, maybe you might want to buy, like, some of the other rewards. Because maybe you might need the spinels for the money and stuff. Yeah, I'm here, I'm trying to shoot that barrel. This didn't want to work. So I saw Shield McGee over here get up close, and I'm like, nah, bruh. Yeah, I was burning through quite a bit of shotgun ammo on that guy. I think I shot like 4. I saw a scythe guy and I'm like, hey look, it's my favorite enemy. Knock him on his ass. There we go. And I'm like, wait a minute. I don't have to fight these guys. Let's go. I'm like, let's get the hell out of here. See 2 enemies there. I wanted to shoot the barrel. I was trying to get the barrel, but I missed. So I'm like, screw these guys. I'm not fighting them at all. I'm like, get this guy out of the way. I don't want him grabbing me. Don't worry about the archer. And I'm like, do I want that crate? Nah, let's go. I'm telling you all my decisions in real time. This is everything I was thinking at the moment it was happening. That's the end of the chapter basically. And we did it. Chapter 5, probably one of the hardest ones, I think. In my opinion, chapter 5 is probably the hardest chapter. Man, this is the coolest part. Leon's such a giga chad in this game. I swear. Like, he has so little patience for the bullshit that's going on here. He's all like, Salazar, you talk too much. Just bang, bang. Just let me shoot him, you know, real quick. But yeah, this chapter, I think, is definitely the hardest. Followed by 3. I think 3 would be hard. And then I think 4 is a little bit tricky. And that's mostly just due to the El Gigante fight, I think. Or was the El Gigante fight in 4 or in chapter 3? It might have been chapter 3, I'm thinking. Yeah.
You continue to disappoint me.
Cause oh yeah, chapter 2 has the black robe fight, which that one's not too bad. Yeah, it's chapter 3's a tough one, I would say. 4's probably
Keep the client happy.
4 only has like the Armadura part that's kind of tricky. This one's definitely the hardest, and then I'd say 3 is probably the next, in my opinion. I mean, I suppose like if you're actually like doing the boss fights, yeah, 5 is still definitely the hardest. But like if you're like fighting the enemies legitimately, not using the rocket launcher, 7 might be tough. Yeah, 7 would probably be tough because if you're fighting Sadler. If you're fighting Sadler without the rocket launcher, there's an ammo burn right there too, because I'm pretty sure he's pretty tanky. And then you got the climb. And then you got the stuff that happens off right after that. That'd be a pain in the ass. But yeah, I'm gonna stop ranting so much about my frustrations. I love this game though. This game's great.
Leon.
This DLC is great. Aside from all the bullshit that's been happening. But yeah, I'll see you guys in chapter 6. We're on the island. We're almost done here. So
Looking for something?
take it easy. God, she looks so good in that light. Ada looks so good in this game. The Spider voice actress, she looks great. And that light, oh my god. She looks so good. Alright, I'm done. This chapter was 31 minutes. Holy crap. Then I was got to debate whether or not I was going to save here. No, we don't. Because we have a save where we need it. Alright, take it easy, guys.